I wanted to do a review video of this. I bought this for another build that's coming out, the minarelli one, and I needed a 40 millimeter crank and case and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna rebuild that at some point. But anyways, I had to take this all apart anyhow, so I figured I would do a review. This is the one I used in the burn video the other day I did. So, okay, let's start out. This is pretty much standard stuff that comes. One of these was a little funky, but I mean, all in all, I think they would work pretty decent. They're same thickness. They give you the 3-plate design one versus that weird 5-4. I don't know why some do that. But anyways, I got that. Standard 44 tooth. Gas tank has a really nice locking top on this one. It's got that really thick seal. I don't think I could do it one-handed. But it's got the regular studs, so yeah, probably break from vibration. Not really a win on that one. Now, the exhaust pipe on this, really nice actually. It was nice and clean all the way through. See, there's not a lot of crap in it or anything. Just that one little weld spot right there. But this was all nice and clean straight through. There's not all the burrs and stuff. It was welded really nice. I should have left it open. The stud and all that. Standard chain over there. They give you the hand grips with the metal pins. It's got the metal clip inside as well. Standard magneto. Double side. This is really good freaking magnetic bond on both sides, so that's a plus. Some come really crappy. One side will be stronger than the other. Gaskets were a good quality. All the castings on these are like really nice. Not a lot of crap and stuff all over them. This came preloaded even with grease in it, which was great. Now, these two were greased when I got it. The entire clutch spring assembly, that was all greased, and they preloaded all these bearings, if you see it, with the grease in them for when you break it in. So, awesome. It's only inside case side, and so forth. Okay, so they give you a spark plug wrench. They give you a gear puller. I gotta show you guys something quick just while I'm doing this. If I can take this out. These gear pullers, they have a ball in the middle for a reason. And what it is all your shafts, so you don't mar the crap out of them. I can't do it on that one. We'll do it like this one, for example. See how they have the hole in it? Center holes? You can put that bearing in them and press out the shafts and stuff. So, just saying. Most people will stick like nuts and stuff in these, and because they realize it's, well, that's why you got to put a bearing inside it. I'm not saying that's even the right size. I think when I did mine, I used a 3/8 metal bearing when I pressed all these out. So, anyways, that's the point of why they actually have that in there. It's not to not grip points and stuff. They actually make a point bar too that goes in those, but just so you know, I see people kind of sometimes on YouTube. Anyways, got your springs for your clutch assembly, the clutch arm. Everything looked decent. Everything was greased really well. You got your muffler mounting hardware here. There was another, oh yep, there is another clip. So they give you a couple ways to do it. A whole bunch of hardware to keep going. The extended bigger tube for the front mount. Let's see. Oh, they give you the 4-bolt chain tensioner. Those are nice. Alright, we got through these there. They did have all hardened nuts. These are usually stamped in 3 spots. They call it staking the nut. If it'll focus, which I doubt it will, you'll see it right there. They had this thing fully staked. Big plus there. Okay, the clutch, they actually included the clay rubberized ones that have the grit in them. That way they grip more, they last pretty long. They're really hard. And now this is kind of impressive on its own. These are usually like, they're just stamped, you know? And they did a really good job because this one's really freaking flat. I put it on the granite countertop earlier. It didn't wobble at all. So, came with a standard CDI, the little flip clutch. You got your normal, what is it, Z8 4-plug? Z8C, that's what it was. Standard chain. Handle grips are kind of nice on this. They give you the fuel line, the fuel valve. There's a fuel filter somewheres as well. I don't know what the hell I did with it at the moment. But here is the most impressive part of all of this. Guys, look in there. What do you see? Look at how nice the transfers and the top of this jug are. Look at how clean that is. These ports and everything on this build are absolutely immaculate. Look, you can look right in there. That's actually the manifold. The manifold's not even that bad either, believe it or not. So, the only part was right at the casting ring. But, all in all, I mean, look at how nice this casting is. How decent it looks. Now, the other thing too on this, it's got a bird on the side. And it's got 7080 on it. Which is kind of interesting in a way. Because this reminds me of an MS 440 chainsaw jug. Just the whole design of this. And it's a one piece, so I'm kind of curious to find out who makes this. Either way, it's a super quality. It's just really nice made. They give you a normal piston. This is all oiled up, so that's why it looks like that. But yeah, I mean, this is nice and clean too. It's just oily. Let's see. So that's about it. I mean, the case, everything, they really got some nice castings in this. There's your standard mounts that come with it for your tubes. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this a little clearer. It came out screwy on the video when I was watching it. Anyways, this is the crank that came in it, and I saw this and I was like, ah, oh, crap. This is going to be a nightmare. Unbalanced, oh crap. But it really surprised the hell out of me. Let me see if I can... this is the AF80. Oh, I wish it would focus. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's an AF80 arm. 40mm stroke. So, but anyways, I put this on the lathe and did a readout. Believe it or not, it was super true. I was really impressed between this point and this point, which is where your bearings rest. And then the other thing that just scared me was this. I'm like, oh man, this is going to be super unbalanced. And we put it on a balancer and it would do one of these. So that tells me that this is actually pretty damn close to being balanced. And even though it has that and whatnot, I mean, they did pretty decent job with this. So it's got a good, not much of a run out, and it's pretty damn balanced. So, unlike most kits, I mean, most of them don't do that. They move. They roll just like that. This one was like on the balancer, so that's really good sign. Even though that's there, still good quality. Anyways, that's what came in my kit. I mean, if I was to have never have opened this up and touched it, poured gas in it, put it on a bike, this would have been like the perfect running kit right out of the box. So I was very impressed. They spent a lot of extra time. They greased everything. And then this part is going to blow all your minds. They gave me a freaking instruction manual. And not only does it tell you about the engine, it tells you how to assemble the whole kit on a bike, step by step. The entire build process is in here. And it's written pretty damn clear. And you will never find that 90% of the time on any kit you buy. So, pretty freaking cool. If you never did one before, this seller is definitely the way to go. So, anyways, I hope that helps someone that's kind of getting interested in it. But this is the actual guts of one of them. And, honestly, out of a couple of them that I've ripped apart now, this has to be one of the nicest motors and kits that I've ever got yet.